Easterseals Wisconsin Camps are a lifeline for families with children with disabilities. Registration for next year's respite camp at the Elks and Camp Waubeek, both in Wisconsin Dells, start next week.
Yeah, but Easterseals is sending out an urgent plea. It desperately needs more volunteers to support its campers. Alex Peters is the director of Camp Waubeek. Welcome to Live at 4.
Hi, Alex. Good to see you.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So for people who maybe aren't familiar with this camp, how special is it to its campers, and how great of a resource is it to, this community?
Yeah, so camp is a really cool opportunity for our campers who maybe don't have the opportunity in their communities to, participate in recreation and all those things that we think of when we think of summer camp. We do everything here in a way that it's accessible for all of our campers to be able to participate, no matter their ability level, no matter what kind of different supports that they might need. So it's just a really special place where everyone gets to come together and enjoy the outdoors and make friends and make those connections and try new things.
So you need volunteers. Who are you looking for, and how many do you need?
Honestly, the more volunteers and stuff like that, the more campers that we're able to serve. We end up usually having volunteers and AmeriCorps members and paid staff members that are college students, typically people going to school for special ed or going into nursing, or they want to go to OT school, things like that. But we've had, people that are engineering majors and come to camp to do something different and, learn about a whole different population that they've maybe never worked with before. So I think the biggest thing there is just a willingness to jump in and try new things and be okay with being challenged a bit and wanting to make an impact in somebody's life.
Are there any specific qualifications that you look for when you are looking for volunteers?
Yeah, I think the biggest one would just be age, just because of the things that we're doing with our campers and kind of the responsibility that they take on. So to work directly with our campers, providing that care and stuff like that, 18 years old. But we do have opportunities for different work project days. Families sometimes want to come in and do projects for camp, whether it's an Easterseals organized event or not. But people who can pass the background check, 18 years of age or older to work with their campers, and we go through an interview process with myself or our volunteer coordinator or another director. Check some references and then bring people in, and we do an on-site training. So if people don't have any experience working with the population, we go through all of that training right here at camp, get to learn with our staff that have been around for a long time, and then we're here to support them throughout their time here at camp.
It's a life-changing experience for the campers and for the volunteers as well. How did COVID affect camp this year? Were you able to hold it in person?
Yeah, so we held programs this year in 2021. We ran at about 50% capacity, which was great in comparison to 2020, where we had to cancel our programs. But we have a really great medical team and our full-time team that came together last year and wrote out a whole COVID plan. Some great medical professionals that work closely with us for all of the things that we needed to think about. So we started last fall and ran a bunch of weekend programs last year and successfully ran 10 weeks of summer camp.
Well, thanks to you for all you do. It's an amazing program. If people are watching and they'd like to volunteer, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so our website has all of the information, our whole schedule, the application right on there. It's just camp.eastersealswisconsin.com. It's a quick application. Get to see the dates that we have for our camp programs, and then that interview process and stuff like that goes on. For anybody looking for a little bit more commitment, or they just kind of want to jump in, we've got a great partnership with the AmeriCorps that offers kind of a volunteer program over 7 weekend programs, and it comes with a living stipend and an Ed Award that can be used for paying college tuition, paying off loans, and being able to add, a nationally recognized organization and AmeriCorps to resumes and stuff like that.
Well, I hope your inbox gets flooded with
So
people volunteering.
So we've got a lot of campers excited for more programs to start. Like you said, next week we open our registration process, and towards the end of September, we'll have our Veterans Family Camp that we run free for veterans and their families, and then jump into our typical camp programs starting in October.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Thanks, Alex. Great to see you. Thanks so much.